So Virgil is giving them pushback, right? Like, no, you're just doing this to get retribution from my father. That's why you tortured me. You made me your attack dog. And Mundus is like, no, I was getting you prepared to be my right hand. So whenever we take over Earth Realm, you'll be ready to do it. Okay, now Mundus is saying he never lied to him about their father. Okay. Says that he was always loyal to him, even as an adversary. And it was him who betrayed his own purpose. Mundus betrayed his own purpose. Ooh, this is getting deep. Damn. And then Mundus says, do you wish to know your father? Because you don't know him. Okay. Now he's doing like this whole history of Sparta. So back in Argasax's reign, Sparta was already a legendary warrior, and Mundus was just a priest. Of course, we know that, right? So basically what Mundus is saying is when he was a priest, he just realized how corrupt and all of the debauchery was going on and how the purest of the Machians were just being slaughtered. He just got sick of it. And he said it was just by faith that he turned on Argasax and he became the ruler. So he says Sparta was the first to rally to his cause because the kingdom of Makai, they love Argasax. So, of course, they were rebelling against Mundus, who just overthrew him. And Sparta was putting in work. He was leading the armies, destroying anybody who was supporting and who was still loyal to Argasax. So basically what ended up happening is Mundus started having this thirst for conquest, right? And then he started getting paranoid. He started killing his allies. And even though Sparta was trying to sway him to be on a straight and narrow and to be focused, he couldn't do it. And that's why they ended up battling it out. They were dead even. Nobody could get the upper hand. And then the only thing that Sparta could do to basically neutralize Mundus is create that barrier. That's what ended up happening. And then Mundus says once he was done with Eva, the whole fascination with, the Earth Realm, because he had a fascination with Earth Realm, he just left her to her fate. Then Dante is like, nah, it was not no fascination, no fetish or anything like that. Sparta loved our mother, loved us. And Virgil is like, yeah, our mother told us all the time that Sparta loved us and loved our mother, right? And then Mundus is like, well, how long did he stay at her side? 5 years, 10 years? And you know what? Your mother had to die anyway because we needed to get rid of that sapien weakness. And now, Virgil, you can take the place of your father. Will you come to Earth Realm with me? Oh my God, this is getting deep. All right, so Virgil is walking away from Dante. He pulls out his sword. What's he about to do? Ooh, the blood I spill for you will be nothing compared to what's to come. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. And now Beowulf then sick the soldiers of Makai on Dante and Virgil. And boy, Dante putting in work and so is Virgil. They slicing them boys in half. Oh, off with your head by Dante. Yo, why they sicking them on Virgil and Dante like they gonna be able to hang with these boys? Man, slaughtered their ass. Only one left is Beowulf. Kill Beowulf, please. Get Beowulf out of here right now. Beowulf is standing in front of the sword. Sparta sword. All right, Beowulf swings on Virgil, but Virgil, boy, oh man, did he slice that boy into pieces by Beowulf? Woo-hoo! So Virgil starts walking towards their father's sword, right? He grabs it and so does Dante. And he's like, look, Virgil, let's just close the rift. Let's go home. We can fight Mundus another day when we are stronger. I've lost so much trying to chase all of its vengeance. And then Virgil is like, listen, I'm choosing Makai, my home. I want power, and the only way that I can control my life, my destiny, is through power. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen since he said he chose Makai? All right, they both take their hands off the sword, and now they are getting to it, y'all. Damn. They separate. All right, Dante lunges at Virgil. Virgil just straight blocks him and then hits him with his sword sheath. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Now they doing battle for real, y'all. Damn. I didn't expect them to start fighting again. Yo. Hey, they going strike for strike. Ain't nobody landed anything severe yet. Damn. This is so crazy. Uh-oh, Virgil trips Dante. Oh, stabs Dante right through the heart, y'all. Oh, man. Then Virgil picks up Dante, holds him up in the air, and he asks him, what if we reverse roles that night? Would my life be your life? Would your life be my life? And then he shoots this power laser beam at Dante, sends Dante flying back to Earth. He separates the amulet from the sword, and he is closing the rift. We got Mundus saying no! So basically, Virgil is saving Dante and locking himself into Makai with Mundus. So Virgil throws the amulet so Dante can catch it, and now Mundus is going after it. Let's see if he's able to get the amulet and catch it before Mundus catches it and the rift can close. All right, we got Dante reaching for it. He has it, but here comes Mundus, but Mundus is too late. Rift has been closed. Boy, Dante is free falling. Oh, God. Big old splat in the street. So after the rift closes, Mundus turns and looks at Virgil and he's like, why? And then Virgil responds, he says, you were right about humankind. I'm grateful that you cleansed me of their rot, but unfortunately for you, you killed my mother. Makai will invade Earth with me as king, and points his swords right at Mundus. Woo-hoo! And then Mundus is like, you are more like your father than you'll ever know. Then come then. Mundus generates his sword, and they about to do battle, y'all. All right. Virgil lunges at Mundus, all powered up. Oh, yeah, they about to get to it. Oh, yes. Let's go. All right. Virgil is in his devil form. Oh, this is like a repeat of history all over again with, you know, Mundus and Sparta, but now it's Virgil and Mundus. So Lady finally wakes up from being knocked unconscious from opening up the rift, and it's kind of like she's writing a letter to Dante saying that she wasn't 100% honest with him because, of course, her father killed her mother, and they've been in the same circumstance as far as their mothers being killed, and that she wasn't open to him, and she's still trying to fight that pain, but now she's ready to go kill the source. So I wonder what that means. Yo, so Lady is sitting down watching a video with her father and Arius, right? And then her father transforms. Do you know who her father transforms to? Jester. And Jester is like, oh, so you're coming to see your dear old dad, huh? And then he's like, I'll be waiting for you. Ha! What the? I never would have thought in a million years that Jester was Lady's father. What the man say? So Dante finally wakes up and he starts reminiscing about the time him, Virgil, and his mother were together taking pictures and everything. And then he's like, listen, don't worry, Virgil. We will be together forever. And then the amulet splits in half, and one is blue, one is red, and it's the same amulet that Virgil and Dante had on when they were taking pictures when they were younger with their mom. And then the episode ends. This was a phenomenal ending to season 2. I can't wait to see what season 3 is going to bring, because they're going to have to bring it, y'all, because this was amazing. But I will be back with another one. I don't know what the next one is going to be. I know we got Baki, the Invincible Samurai, coming up, so I might just run through the rest of that season. But either way, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.